I've traveled around the world and I've seen many temples in my time, but the White Temple, known as Wat Rong Khun in Thailand, is one of the most beautiful and stunning temples I've ever seen. It's a Buddhist temple, and not surprisingly, it's one of Chiang Rai province's most visited attractions. We're here on a day trip from Chiang Rai with several stops, but this is the #1 attraction I wanted to see. By the end of the 20th century, the original Wat Rong Khun was in disrepair. Funds were not available for renovation. Chalam Chai Kosipipat, a local artist from Chiang Rai, decided to completely rebuild the temple and fund the project with his own money so as not to be beholden to anyone. The temple opened in 1997. To date, Chalam Chai has spent 30 to 40 million baht, or the equivalent of $1 million of his own money, on the project. He intends for the area adjacent to the temple to be a center of learning and meditation, and for people to learn from the Buddhist teachings. Kositpipat considers the temple to be an offering to Lord Buddha and believes the project will give him immortal life. Today the renovations continue, but are not expected to be completed until the year 2070. When completed, the White Temple complex will have 9 buildings, including the existing White Temple, a hall of relics, a meditation hall, an art gallery, and living quarters for monks. There are 3 stages for the visitor to go through at Wat Rong Khun. The first stage is the Cycle of Rebirth. This is achieved by crossing a small bridge flanked on both sides by skeletal hands. The severed hands belong to those suffering in hell. The hands reaching up in desperation are a warning, showing the results of greed and lust, and advising visitors to run from their evil desires and worldly possessions in order to eventually attain an unsurpassed state of happiness. After your symbolic rebirth, you'll continue your journey through the gate of heaven, where you'll be greeted by 2 mythical creatures, Rahu and Death. Rahu protects faithful followers from all evil, while Death hands out the ultimate punishment. Death's accusatory finger points out sinners unworthy of eternal happiness. This is where visitors are expected to clear their conscience of any wrongdoings in order to reach the next stage, heaven, which you achieve by going inside the Buddhist temple.
Below, I see many hand sculpture represent for the help. When a bad person pass away, they go to hell for punishment. And above there, like a helmet. Helmet represent for the poor person when they pass away, they go to helmet.
On the inside of the temple, there are murals of orange flames and demons mixed in with Western culture icons like Michael Jackson, Neo from The Matrix, Freddy Krueger, and a Terminator. Images of nuclear warfare, terrorist attacks, and oil pumps represent the destructive impact that humans have had on Earth. There are also images of Harry Potter, Superman, and Hello Kitty, which seem unusual for a Buddhist temple, but the overall message seems to be that people are evil and that there are many negative Western influences. In May 2014, the temple was damaged by an earthquake. It was planned to be closed indefinitely. Chalam Chai said that he would demolish the structures for safety reasons and would not rebuild the temple. After engineering experts inspected all the buildings and declared that they were structurally sound, Chalam Chai announced that he would restore the temple to its original state in 2 years and promised to devote his life to the work. Nearby is another very ornately decorated structure. The Golden Temple represents the focus on material things and money, whereas the White Temple represents the mind. This magnificent temple... Oh, wait a minute! These are the restrooms! This is the bathroom. Gold.